Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Adrian Granado's Showtime fight. Now, what's the importance of staying in shape and staying ready year round, like the Porter way?
People don't understand. Boxers don't understand. Trainers don't understand. Trainers won't even live this way. They don't. Trainers don't live this way. It's a lifestyle, and you have to commit to being a consummate professional athlete. So if you commit to that, and your expectations of everybody else to commit to that, then you'll be by yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna do that. Trainers are not even gonna do that. So I'm not ever concerned about a trainer outworking me or out hustling me or coaching me or anything else, because I know they're not gonna commit to that. So you see people making little comments after they hear me say that, but you find me a trainer that's gonna be with his boxer every day, year round, okay? Because I know they're not. See, because I have to live that way too. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, but how many trainers can say that? You know what I mean? Or how many trainers who don't say that can commit to this and walk away from their families, or walk away from another job, or walk away from, so everything we do is directed at him being successful. That's it, that's all, that's the end of it. He follows the plan, we lay it out for him, and at the end of the map, he get the goal. That's it.
Now, I was at the Berto fight in New York. Is this, in terms of conditioning, is this like a peak level for Shawn, or just like a continuation of his conditioning?
It's a continuation, but he's definitely in, peak performance as far as fitness is concerned. We don't have to push him, or we don't have to do anything extra, because he's already where he needs to be as far as physical condition, as far as mental condition, nutrition. Everything is balanced right now. So we just letting the days go by, and then depending upon what the sparring looks like. That's the most thing that we are looking at right now. If we can get guys that'll be able to push him in a sparring session, that's it.
Now, what is it about Team Porter, Shawn Porter, where you guys are staying active? There's other welterweights in the division, and they might even seem content fighting like one time a year. What's different about you guys, where you guys are open to fight multiple times a year and take on tough fights?
Well, I hope that nobody wants to just sit around for a whole entire year and say, okay, I'm here and I'm where I'm supposed to be. But if that's the case, it's not us. We would have wanted to fight 3 times last year, 4 times in the last few years. We would have wanted to fight more, but it hasn't been, it hasn't been our choice. We had to follow the plan of, the networks and everything else that was going on. So for us, being active, each day you get older, each day you don't get younger. So being active, get the most out of the career, and then walk away from it. Now,
I gotta ask your opinion. Speaking of tough fights, Danny Garcia recently did an interview, and he said Shawn Porter has been protected and he would knock him out. Just want to get your reaction to that, and what do you think of the fight selection that you guys have had, the journey this far?
As far as Shawn being protected, what's understood don't have to be explained. We flew to New York to see Danny 2 years ago, and the next video I saw was, why does everybody want to fight me? I'm moving to 147. We came to
oh, you were willing to fight him then?
We came 2 years ago we got on a plane specifically to go get a fight set up with him. He had no interest in that. And moving forward to now, here recently, the WBC said, hey, Shawn Porter #1, Danny Garcia #2, make the fight. Shawn immediately said, let's do it. Danny quieted in the church mouse, pissing on cotton. Couldn't hear nothing from me, right? But you want to wait until after the kid signs a deal to fight somebody else, because we asked specifically for you, not just in public, but in private.
Oh, you asked specifically for the Garcia?
Specifically.
Because I know I talked to you guys.
Not in public, not just in public,
you guys said
specifically in private, in negotiations, repeatedly asked to get that fight. He never said a word. After the kid signs to fight somebody else, because we could not get Danny. We were still, up until a week ago, still trying to get Danny, a week ago.
I remember I interviewed you guys for Mayweather-McGregor. You said we want this in 2017, not 2018.
Yeah, don't believe the hype, and as far as him knocking somebody out, hurry up. And unlike, the bullshit about or send me a contract. No, it ain't about sending a contract. All it's about is you saying, yes, I want to fight Shawn Porter. We will come to New York on the 14th for this fight that's coming up, and we can go ahead and make that deal before we even finish the fight we got going. That can be done because it's business, all right? But on your behalf, on their behalf, I fully understand that after the fact he signs to fight someone else, now you want to come out and say whatever it is you want to do to him, knock him out, or that kind of stuff like that.
Sounds good, but you know, Danny ain't the only one ducking. There's other people that's encouraging him not to take that fight. Trust me, believe that.
Well, whoever that might be is daddy. You daddy. You know what I'm saying? We in the neighborhood. If your son can't handle what's going on in the playground, move your ass to another neighborhood. Because I'm going to send my little dude out there to wreck shop. Whoever's out there, if he trying to get on the swing, get your ass off. You trying to go down the slide, get your ass off.
I got that in me now, but I ain't had that in me when I was little.
You got that in you now?
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do when I was little. You knocked me off the swing. I just walked away.
So what's your initial thoughts to, I don't know if you watched the interview, he just said you're protected.
I heard it. I have to ignore it because that's all it is hype. He sees everything that goes on. He's on social media more than I am. And I'm on social media that much. But with that much, I get a glimpse of everything that's going on. What he's doing. I know he's been in New York doing little photo shoots and just in the city with his hands crossed, you know, just standing there looking pretty or whatever. But at the end of the day, we ready to fight you. You not ready to fight me. You can keep saying you're going to knock me out. Let me know when. And we'll get it done. We'll show everybody in the world what the real deal is. That's Showtime Shawn Porter. Done.
That easy, huh?
It really is that easy for me because, like I said, I wasn't like that when I was little. I wasn't a bully. I wasn't loud. I wasn't rambunctious. I wasn't, you know, I didn't put my foot down. But now I'm 29. You messing with my life. You messing with my career. You messing with my family. You messing with my fan base. My fans want to see me up against the best. They don't want to see me up against Adrian Granados. No disrespect to him, but they wanted to see me up against the guy that I said I wanted to fight. So
it's a great fight for the fans. I want to see.
It's a great fight. 2 years ago, like my dad said, we went to New York just to say hello. Can we get in the ring with you? You 47 now. What's going on? Oh, I'm 47 now, but I need to get my feet wet. Nah, it ain't about getting your feet wet. It's about fighting the best. But along with that, he said that I'm tailor-made for him. Tailor-made for you? What more do you want? What more do you want? Do you want somebody that's tailor-made for you, or do you want somebody that's gonna give you trouble? That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm going to give him trouble.
Wow. Now, you've been in there with Kell Brook. You've been in there with Keith Thurman. A ton of people. Adrian Broner.
I'm protected, bro.
Do you think...
I'm protected by God. I'm protected by God. I've been blessed to get in the ring with those fellas, duke it out, put on great shows, get paid, and just, you know, entertain people around the world. So I've been protected by God. I've been blessed.
Definitely. Now, I watched some of your training, and you look like you're in crazy shape. How do you stay focused? How do you stay focused?
I'm feeling good. Right now it's day to day. Right now it's day to day. We know what we up against in Adrian Granados. We know he's had some 2 big fights, and he's had some losses as well. But I know the kids from Chicago. The Mexicans don't play over there. You know, that was my region coming up through the amateur program. So I know all about those guys over there. I know the hands got to be up, and I got to stay sharp the whole way.
Now, I asked your dad this. What is it about you, aside from maybe some of the other welterweights, where you're willing to get in there? Like, I was just talking to your dad about this. I thought when I went to the fight to see you fight Berto, that was the eliminator, the end-all be-all. Winner of that got Keith Thurman. And they put up another obstacle, the Danny Garcia. And you said, okay, cool, we'll fight Danny Garcia. Then it didn't look like he was necessarily ready to fight you this year. So now you're still willing to risk it fighting Granados. So what is it about you where you're just, like, you're not worried about losing your place in line? You're just willing to fight?
You know, I'm a big football fan. I watch football all day on Sunday, Monday. I try to watch it on Thursday, the whole 9. I watch football. I watch the Arena League. I watch the Canadian League. I watch football. Those guys don't get to choose who they play. They play each team each week. No matter how good or how bad that team is, you gotta get on the field with them, and you gotta do your best. And that's the mentality that I have going to the ring. It doesn't matter who you put me in the ring with. I have to perform at optimum level and be great. And we established a long time ago, you know, for me, I've gone through some metamorphosis. You know, when I first turned pro was, you know, we wanted to be on the Olympic team and we wanted to represent the United States. And then I turned pro and now we're making money and now we're going to fight on ESPN, Showtime Championship Boxing, the whole 9. Each level that you go up, there's no turning back. And along with that, we realized that we could do something and become great at this sport. A part of being great is fighting the best, and that's why I'm not afraid to get in the ring with anybody. I'm not scared to, you know, put it all on the line, because I believe in myself. I have faith in my abilities. I have faith in my team, faith in God, and the rest is history, and it will be history.
Now, you said it all. You got it? Okay. So, last question. You guys are now Las Vegas residents. There's a terrible shooting, horrific shooting. I know you're a God-fearing man. Just what are your overall thoughts to
I'm honestly, man, I'm thinking about maybe just getting on maybe Instagram Live and doing a live prayer, you know, and anybody that wants to see it can tune in. I lay down it was about 10:30 last night, and I got a text. We a group of my guys out here, hey man, I hope nobody's on Las Vegas Boulevard. Something terrible's going on down there. And then that was about 11:30, and then from there it just started to ring on, and I stayed tuned as long as I could, and I just couldn't believe what's going on in this world, you know. And like my boy Leroy Thomas said, we just got to stay prayed up and you know, just keep grinding. You know, my heart is just so hurt right now by the kids that were out there just on a Sunday, not expecting to do anything but have a little fun. The families out there that, you know, allowed their children to go out, or just, you know, didn't even know that their children were going to be there. Now you're getting phone calls that your child or your significant other is gone on. And it's just, it really is unreal. The number one message I have to send to everybody out there is, this world is about peace. This world is about love. And if we start realizing that more, I think the other craziness might slow down a lot more, you know. So everybody, man, just check yourself, check the people around you, and we got to come together. You know, the NFL is doing it. They're taking a stand against everything, not just against politics or rights, but this too. You know, so we all are a part of it. We got to do our part.
And where can the fans follow you?
Everything Showtime Shawn P. I'll see y'all later. God bless.
Look forward to seeing you on the Wilder card in November.
I'm looking forward to it.
Barclays Center.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it.